day, start of the week, start of the month, start of the new year. What a great way to start every single day is with some exercise to pump happy drugs through your brain. But the start of the new year, when people are thinking about what shall I do this year, goal setting. Now, just check my underarms, because often when you talk about goal setting, people think you've got hairy underarms, you're a bit weird and you're some kind of motivational personal development speaker. No. Goal setting is simply, what do you want? It's the start of the year. What do you want to do this year? What do you want to achieve this year? What do you want to get out of the year? If you don't know what you want, you end up just drifting through the year. You get to the end of another year and go, "How, that was an average kind of a year." Well, average sits somewhere between really crappy and the best. And I don't know about you, but I don't want crappy and I certainly don't want average. I want the best. So if you want to achieve the best, if you want the best for your life, then obviously you've got to set a goal. What do you want? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to meet? How much money do you want to make? What do you want to learn? How fit and healthy and strong do you want to be? And that's all a goal to set. Now, people say, what about goal setting? I don't understand it. It takes too long. It's boring. That vision board stuff takes a long time. I hear this every single day. I was very privileged. I was 13 years of age and I decided at 13 that I was going to be healthy, fit and strong, and at the time I wasn't. I was going to have a career that I loved and add massive value to the world. I was going to travel the world and I was going to have great relationships. And that was all decided because so many people in my life weren't happy, weren't wealthy, weren't healthy, fit and strong, and certainly didn't have great relationships. And I decided that I was going to do that with my life, and I looked for people who had a life like that, people over 50, because I set the goal from 13 to 50 that I'd achieve all of my goals. Well, I don't know if you're a parent or a teacher or a coach or a boss, but if people are looking into your life, will they find somebody that is healthy, fit and strong, has a career that they love, wakes up every day doing what they love, adding massive value to the world, and is in great relationships and is financially free? Well, I didn't find any. So I set the goal that that would be me. So when people say to me on a day-to-day basis, by the way, "You're so lucky because you're so fit and you're so strong and you've got such a great life and you've been traveling around the world your whole life," it's like it's fallen out of the sky in a pretty pink box. Don't be ridiculous. Everything I've ever done, every place I've been to, everything I've ever bought, everything has been on a goals list. So at the start of your year, it's about goal setting. Now, it used to be a list for me, and now I'm going to give you the strategies for goal setting to make sure that if this is going to be your year, that this is how you do it. Number one, you've got to be healthy, fit and strong. If you're not, how do you even want to write goals? They're the people that say to me, "Oh, it's too hard." Well, that's because they're not healthy, fit and strong. So get your body into great shape. Number two, you've got to have not a list of goals. You've got to have pictures of your goals. Your brain thinks in pictures. This year, I've got 409 pictures of the things that I want to achieve this year. But the third thing to remember is you can't focus on 409 things. You can only focus on one. So what you do is you pick the number one goal that if you achieve that goal, it'll help you achieve all of the others. Pretty simple. Pick the one goal that will help you achieve all of the others. Once you know what that is, the only thing you focus on every day, every week, every month, anytime during the day is what I'm doing right now heading me towards my number one goal, which will help me achieve all of my others, or taking me away from that goal? And that's a really great question to ask because it means you never get caught up in stupid stuff. You don't waste your time. You don't waste time with stupid people. You don't waste time Facebooking, reading and looking at people who you don't even know. You don't waste time listening to the news or doing stupid stuff. All you'll ever do all day is what I'm doing right now, heading me towards the goal that I want to achieve. So you don't waste any time. So get healthy, fit and strong, get your goals into pictures, pick the number one goal that's going to help you achieve your goal, and now you've got the plan. Imagine going to a builder and saying, "Build me a house," and you didn't have a plan. You'd end up with some who knows what. And that's what happens to most people's lives, who knows what. So make sure that your new year, your new week, your new month isn't who knows what. It's exactly the way you want it to be. Last but not least, don't listen to the people who tell you that you can't do it. There'll be people who tell you you're too old, too young, too short, too fat, too skinny, don't have enough money, don't have enough experience. I surround myself only with people who have been told all of those things and they've done it anyway. Business entrepreneurs, sporting people, actors, people who are in music and arts, people who have all of their life stuck to the one focus, which is what I'm doing right now heading me towards my number one goal? And they've gone and done it and achieved it, even though everybody said that they couldn't. So don't waste time on people that tell you that you can't do it. Block your ears and move on. If you want this to be your best year ever, get healthy, fit and strong, set the goal, set the plan, and then go do it. And don't be a goal setter, be a goal achiever. Woohoo!